Hello, everyone. Hi again. Moses here. And today I'd like to talk with you about, well, none other than The Wizard. The Wizard in season 4. And the past week, it has been a week since season 4 started. And you guys all know that Wizard is my main class and my favorite class to play in the world of Sanctuary. And I wanted to talk with you a little bit about my decision to change my main character for the time being to a barbarian. So, yeah, let's take a little step back and start with the marathon. It was beautiful. I was farming with three good friends from the clan. We had a hell of a good time. We geared up, leveled up 1 to 70 for it took us about an hour, 3 hours or so. We then did started doing like normal rifts and like Torment 1, 2, starting to gather up the gear for the Archon set, for the Shantoto set. Plenty of fun, lucky moment. If you guys watch the stream, you know. If you don't, it's also in the past recording. It's still there. You guys can go check it out. Fun times. Yeah. So we did 30 hours of marathon, and then like I was planning on going for 48, but my teammates started to they fell one at a time. So instead of pushing 48 hours, we ended up pushing only 30. But we did get, I think it was around Paragon 350 ish, something like that. Paragon 300. I don't know, somewhere around that number. It's kind of hard to remember now, but we did make quite a good progression, and we had the. I found like all of us found the six set pieces and whatever we needed for the build, and the following days, past next couple of days, all we did was grinding 10 keystones and then spending them on greater rifts. So we were doing both normal farming and experience farming, both on Greater Rift, getting the gems, leveling them up, all that beautiful process, gearing up, perfecting, not perfecting, but like getting those slight upgrades slowly, slowly, getting those ancient items, getting a little bit better here, a little bit better there. Improving your wizard was beautiful. So then came Tuesday. On Tuesday, I think all of us reached about Paragon 500 plus, maybe something like that, maybe 600. Yeah, I think it was around the 550 to 660, 650. I'm not entirely sure. And then what happened was, well, I kind of hit a brick with the wizard. It was the point where, like the past Sunday, Monday, we were doing, greater of 35, 40s, 45, 50s, and then like the wizard's weakness did not show because, well, we had one support character and then two other DPS, and like they were pretty much carrying. So like the barbarians were doing so much damage, the wizard's weakness did not show. It only started showing when we started doing those 55s. Now 55s is like at the point when you reach like Paragon 600 plus, 550 plus, you'll start doing those 55s, and then that's going to be very efficient for you to get the XP. And the higher Paragon you do, the higher Greater Rift you need to do to get more, efficient experience because, well, it takes longer to level up now. Each level just takes longer and longer and longer and becomes, crucial for you to increase the difficulty. Like you can't keep farming the same difficulty, otherwise you'll just fall behind. And yeah, when it comes to the wizard, um, Greater Rift 50 was still pretty fast. We finished in about, I don't know, 5 maybe 6 minutes. Greater Rift 50 doing speed farming. We got to that area of Paragon 550 to 650, and that's where the wizards fell off. Strong and hard. And my wizard at that point, I mean, other than few ancient items that I didn't have then and I do have now, is pretty much the same. Like I was pretty much delivering the same amount of damage, maybe slight improvements, but really not that different. Like I reached a brick pretty much of gear in which that point I could not contribute to my party, and we started to get into the point of those 55s, and even 60s, that I was still farming with the wizard with my friends, where we had to have two supports with experience gear, right, to give the life regen and all the toughness and all that, with bonus to experience, because now it's changed and it's divided across the party. So you're getting the bonus experience that your friends are geared up to. So that's like awesome. That's what makes like party so efficient. Um, but my wizard did not deliver. Not because I'm a bad player, not because my gear was bad. On the contrary, I'm a very good player, very devoted, very motivated to keep going. But the wizard just don't have the numbers, and yeah, that point came Tuesday evening, Wednesday. I was kind of like trying to find a party, but my clanmates were like pushing those Greater Rift 60 with the barbarians and their monks. You know, their support monk, support barb, two barbs, DPS. And then I was kind of left behind, and nobody wanted to farm with me because I had a stinking wizard that can only speed farm 50s, maybe 55, but even that with a question mark. So for group farming, Wizard is really, really bad. Once you hit a certain point, you cannot speed farm anymore. And of course, if I was a barb, throughout the initial, Paragon leveling, 650, 550, when it started to show, when we started doing those greater 55, we could have gotten there a lot faster if I was a barb, because I would just destroy everything. But yeah, it only started showing late. And it's kind of sad. This is supposed to be the best build for Wizard right now, and it just doesn't deliver the numbers to be able to farm efficiently with a group. And even when it, like, there's not kind of some kind of support that I could give, because like other than just equipping experience items, there aren't too many debuffs or toughness bonuses that I provide to the party, like barbarians or monks. Insane amount of recovery, insane amount of life regen, and toughness. So Wizard is not a group player. I mean, I'm a group player. I'm the player, but Wizards are pretty bad in groups, and that is really, 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 really sad, because I'm so motivated and I miss the game so much. I haven't played for a year. I quit Diablo like a year ago and turned to Heroes of the Storm. You guys know. And now I want to come back to Diablo and play Wizard 24/7, but I can't farm with my clanmates, and nobody would play with me. Uh, because, well, Wizards kind of suck right now, and that's the sad truth. It is sad. And if you guys want to push Greater Rifts, and if you guys want to push Paragon points, if you guys have a dream of putting yourself in the top 50 on EU on the solo Wizards, then you should follow what I did, and I created a barb. So, everybody, meet Sonia. I know that Sonia is not the most original name out there. She is from Here's the Storm. That's my, there you go, let's get into a game. She is my support barbarian, which I also starting to build the gear for DPS barbarian, so I'll be able to play in every, like, I have the Paragon points, so I'll be able to play with every party that needs either support barb or a DPS barb. I got the support barb here. I got the XPs. I got all that stuff. Experience, 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 canes and all that. I got the DPS set over here. Pretty nifty amulet I crafted for deeps. Kind of good. Even an ancient gap of judgment. Bunch of stuff. And I'm gonna be playing this barbarian. And again, it's not because I want to. You see, I even transferred all my crafting materials to my barbarian, because now she's going to be my main character, unfortunately. Sonya is going to rock the streets of Sanctuary, and not Sugar, my new wizard, my new Season 4 wizard. But I want you guys to understand, I'm doing it so that eventually I'll get the Paragon points, and around Paragon 1k, I hope, give or take, I'll start really working on Wizard, and I'll just like play with whatever groups like for speed farming, for loot farming, just like a lot of normal rifts, and just trying to perfect every single slot of my wizard's gear so I can get like really, really top tier gear. So I could start then, nearing the end of the season, start pushing solo greater rifts and putting my name out there, I hope. But I can only do that if I have high level of Paragon, and I can only get the high level of Paragon with a Barbarian. It's almost like brainless. It's so easy. You just mash things, you know, you bash freaking Hammer of the Ancient stuff, Rend stuff, and they die. Pretty, like, it's so simple. They do so much damage, it's retarded. So like it's just so inefficient and stupid to try and farm efficiently with a class that is like an opposite of efficient, which is wizard. So this is the state of wizards right now. They're good. I mean, they're decent in group farming up until Greater Rift 50, but then once you start climbing it up, the efficiency drops to the ground. And from my experience, they're pretty bad in groups. So yeah, this is Sonia, and I'm gonna be leveling my paragons with her. It's kind of unfortunate. It's not what I expected, but Wizards are just not in the meta right now. So this is the sad truth. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys on stream. Moses out.